y'all. We hood back. Whoa.
That's how got exclusive. Young Thug speaks on new album and life after jail. The GQ video cover story. You feel me? This is the first interview I was seeing Thug. I think this might be his first interview, right? Gotta be, because them views, yeah, they tuning in. So we gonna see what Thug's talking about. Fresh up out. When a time, like, comment, subscribe, hit post notification button, follow social media, everything to it.
They do it.
10 minutes before we start recording this, news broke that the state of Georgia is seeking to revoke your probation. You might not know a lot right now. Do you know anything?
What kind of jacket is that? That's Young Thug, but you probably knew that. Since breaking out in 2011, he's defined the sound of Atlanta rap, which means he's defined the sound of rap music in general. His roving, restless voice, his out-of-this-world style, his playfulness, all of this has led him to the very top of the industry. He sold a lot of records and influenced a lot of other artists. He's also had about as dramatic and difficult the last few years as a person can have. In October, after spending more than 2 years in jail before even being convicted of anything, he accepted a non-negotiated plea deal and a complicated and drawn-out RICO trial. Since then, he's been in Miami and here in Los Angeles, working on a new album called UYC, named after one of the biggest known stars in the universe. Right when we were about to start filming, something happened. Here's me that night, trying to explain what we knew about the situation.
So I'm standing on the set of our Young Thug video cover shoot, literally 10 minutes before our interview started. News broke that the state of Georgia was seeking to revoke Young Thug's
And it got turned down, didn't it?
We don't totally know what that means at the moment. I don't even think he does.
They tried to revoke his probation, but the judge stopped it.
But Young Thug wanted to do the interview anyway. So we did it, as you'll see. I don't think anybody knows what's going to happen. So take this as what it is, a specific and very chaotic moment in time.
Dramatic, right? Less than 24 hours later, a judge denied the motion. That night, Young Thug was courtside at a Lakers game.
So he probably be in LA more, huh? A lot of rappers be in Miami too, though. I be hearing about a lot of them own a lot of houses out there. Gee, look what the hoes at. Real estate must be good too. Well, depending on where you at, I guess. They be having natural disasters. That's the only thing about staying here in Atlanta is that you really don't gotta worry about natural disasters too much. That's true.
So you want to say it?
I'm going to do either way. Sure.
Say barricade 3. Take 1.
Do I got to close it?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Boom.
barricade 3.
Hell yeah.
Action. I think I have to ask about
It's his outfit on me.
the mask first.
The mask
I don't feel
first.
like people should see me.
Like,
He
for
said, I
real.
don't feel like people should see me.
But we see him.
Literally.
We be outside.
The mask first.
He's still making music videos.
I don't feel like people should see me. I mean, science make it just like fucking reconstruct, like do something with the mask and like get a clear picture of like, just like, I don't know, hidden scars and just hide things, you know?
There's got to be like a vibe,
I don't know about that,
spiritual
I
feeling or
He
something
keyed
that's
out.
channeling you into this place.
I just feel big, you know? Man, my album's UYC. I feel like I'm one of the biggest stars. I did a lot foundating this culture and, you know, like the new rap game that's happening right now. I'm like out of this world.
I know why he put
That
that
was
on.
God.
Oh, hell no.
not like God, though. Just like an artist.
Yeah. Under God, for sure.
Was there a moment when that realization arrives?
Yeah, I was actually in court. I was on trial.
Oh, you were in trial?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You didn't know I was on trial?
You had lyrics of yours used against you in court. How'd that feel?
I feel kind of crazy and cool because it's like, oh, everybody listens to me. You know?
Yeah.
But crazy, like the first fucking amendment is freedom of speech. Like it's crazy. Well, third or fourth, but like the top 5.
If I understand
Niggas tongue going lower and lower. Yeah. Whatever now.
Like I can't do nothing like gang things or shit like that on the internet.
Right.
I could really talk about what I want to talk about in music.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay. So it didn't feel inhibited in any way on the new record didn't change the way.
Nah.
He said, "Twin, you a pack."
I normally
I don't
like
think
rap
that
about
he
cool
cared.
things, you know. I just got like a few lyrics where I just rap about street stuff. And those are the lyrics that they try to use against me. But
Yeah.
most of the time I don't rap about this type of stuff, you know?
Does it make you think twice about rapping about street
He
stuff?
thought it
Yeah,
up.
because just like the impact that you got on the community, the youth, and not because of like the law. It's more so just like realistically, like kids actually listen to us. Like, all right, we gotta like dumb down something, you know? I listen to like new rappers now, and I'm like my kid can't listen to that. That's great.
Really?
So I'm like, man, I'm like, so
And
confident.
everything.
What can you say about the experience of being incarcerated for more than 2 years?
It was real.
Yeah.
Don't want to deal with it again, but definitely it was real.
Were there moments if you wondered if you would ever get out?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about yourself, your family, your career? Like, where does the mind go?
Family, kids, just, you know, career was like last. That was like relevant.
Really? Because you I mentioned this before, but like you went in at
He
the
knew he was gonna
kind
come
of
out to
height,
his
the
career.
pinnacle. I could see wondering like, oh, am I going to get that back?
Yeah, pretty sure we'll get it back.
Because as an outsider, it was crazy to watch. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
Yeah,
this guy is like at the top of the craft, and now he can't do this thing that he does.
it happens like that sometimes.
Does it happen like that?
I said sometimes.
Sometimes. I think it would be human
My bad.
to feel in that situation like a great injustice is being done to me. Did you ever feel that way?
Absolutely. Every day.
Really? Every day?
Yeah. And it's a man.
It ended up being the longest criminal trial in Georgia history, I think.
Yes.
Something so crazy that never had happened before happened, and you were at the center of it. Did it feel personal?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Hopefully personal.
Yeah.
But shoot, we made it back.
Is that a crazy feeling to be like, I'm this big and I'm also in a cell?
Yeah. I think I'm too big for jail, but I think like I'm not too big for God.
Yeah.
So like God could put the biggest person in. I feel like I'm taller than the jail, but he just like squished me in there. I think it was like a God thing, just showing me like, you know, situations, real friends, and who you with you, and how to move, how to be, because you are you. I see it.
Tough to feel bigger than the jail when you're
For sure.
in the jail.
Yeah. It's just like how I was treated, how the officers treated. It's just like, man, I don't have no big shit. Like the fucking officers who work in the jail are fans. Like, they're 20 years old. It's like, man, you're a kid.
And they're
Telling me what to do.
telling you what to do. Yeah.
Which is not bad. Dang, my kids tell me what to do. But they like tell me what to do, but like to actually just sit like why I'm on punishment and you guys are my parents.
You guys, my parents said you're gonna go home and listen to the record maybe.
Yeah, you like punishing me and telling me like you're fucking one, bro. Like what you say on this song? Like what? It's just like so crazy. Like,
That must be a very insane feeling.
yeah, I think God put me in there for a reason, and I know.
Yeah, what's the
crazy
reason?
situation. I don't know. I think like because I always felt like I was a good
Sit
guy.
him down,
So I was
baby.
like, why do I gotta go to jail
Maybe
for you to
you
like show me
want to see what
something?
Bobby
Like you just
doing.
can't tell. I guess I was just hard headed, and I think I love people so much to the point where the only thing that'll make me not love you anymore or just like dislike you is like betrayal. Like real life betrayal when like just depending on
Is that something you felt like was happening?
betrayal happening every day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Boy,
Yeah.
shut up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know that. I mean, you gotta ask. I feel betrayed. I feel fucking jaded. Like crazy.
Does it feel good to be standing here right now then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To be out.
Like you knew you were gonna see that again.
Absolutely. I would like talk on the phone with my lawyer and things, and he'll be like, he got like houses in the mountains and things. He'll show me all this, so I'll be still like kind of seeing the scenery. It was 2.5 years. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. Going from this to like a jail cell is nuts.
I can't imagine. And then back to this.
Made it out.
Yeah.
Man,
in the Valley de Joux, Switzerland.
I hope you go on another interview that's really gonna get to nitty gritty. He might be going $1 million.
$1 million drink, federal.
They gonna really get into the tea. You feel me? I need specific details on my mother.
That
That nigga not
you
doing
may
this
be
shit,
restraining what you can say and not say, but you ultimately did decide to plead guilty to 6 counts. That a difficult decision?
Absolutely. Just pleading guilty to something you know that you didn't do or that's not yours is crazy. But you get a chance to keep fighting and then worry about the juror's fate or you just go ahead now. Go on. It's like shit. Go on.
Still feels like the right decision now?
Yeah.
Are you like domestic? Are you in the house?
Yeah, for the most part. For the girl, she be.
You're a girl from a Ride the Scientist, right?
Yeah.
Are y'all like on the couch watching shows?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
I
Just
wonder
like-
if he watched Zeus. I wonder if he watching Baddies.
Couch watching shows?
Absolutely.
Really?
For sure.
Absolutely.
Just like totally not.
Sometimes you gotta come get me from there. Sometimes I don't want to go home. It's just like,
Oh, she literally shot up grab you.
Right.
She was in court supporting you, right?
Yeah.
That must have meant something to you.
Absolutely.
There's this song on the record that is like so
That bitch was not trying to be them
raw,
days, baby.
where you guys are basically just singing to each other.
Yeah.
So confessional that I was like, I wonder if they thought twice about sharing this with people.
Wait, he got an album out?
This music is just like,
No.
there's people all
You
over
might
the
be
world.
talking
going
about.
through it.
It felt
You
very
might got a
mutual.
preview.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's something that they really eat.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you hear.
It's
Right.
good.
All right.
That's
That's
let
a
us know, cause let me not be wrong. Do they got a song already out though?
good point.
Right.
That's
Right,
all.
yeah.
That's good.
They do.
Yeah. But
They
it's
got
like,
a lot of music out together.
Yeah, I'm way behind.
I ain't never heard that.
you're putting a lot of yourself out there. You know?
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Yeah, that's your job.
You think so?
We be
As
on
an
the
artist,
rock
that's your
with.
job. What else is to talk about? You want to
What
talk about
else
clothes
is there
and
to talk
shoes,
about
you wanna
besides yourself?
real things. Like things that people could feel.
Real
and ever,
shit.
like,
Yeah.
come see. You know?
Yeah. Oh, there's a great tradition of songs about clothes and shoes there.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Sometimes you gotta do that too. I do that to like keep people up to par with the wear.
Yeah.
So the young guys that's looking up to me, they want to know what coat this is and what thermals these are. Those guys could be like, oh, this what it is.
I do need to know what thermals are. We're gonna need to know.
I tell you, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, we just said.
You mentioned your own new record earlier, UI Scooty. Did it feel the same as it felt before? Like when you came back and started doing it again, did it come easy? Did it come hard?
It came easy. I never lost it, man. I never lost it. I remember music in jail and like I just listen to music sometimes in court, like things like that. So I never like lost it. I was still up the par on like what was going on, you know.
Did it feel like making other
They
records?
still be
You
up
know,
to
it's,
that,
just, it's a whole different feeling for sure.
How so?
Cause you just like just in court fight you know, and then you like in the studio at home, surrounded by love and beats.
One thing I noticed about the record is you can really hear like every word. Hear your voice. Like how it's mixed, there's not a lot of effects. It's just like the voice is right there. Was that
My bad.
deliberate? Was that something you
Absolutely.
thought of? Yeah.
I've told like my manager, I told G off like things like I just want to make music where you can actually hear me. Cause I always talk shit. I always talk that shit, but like sometimes you can't like hear it. Sometimes you're like, what you saying? You know? So it's like now like I feel like I'm new. I feel like I'm a new artist. I feel like I just came in the rap game again.
Another thing I noticed about
Yeah, it's on
the
the road,
record
yeah.
is, and I mentioned the song Ride the Scientist earlier, but it's a very confessional record. It's like you talk about your mom, you talk about your feelings about being in the news, you talk about
Yeah, I
crying
hear
on, like,
that.
more than one song. It's like very raw.
That's
Did
how
you
we
set
come
out to do that, or is that just what happened when you
Cause
It's always natural. When I record,
Yeah, we
it's always just like natural. Like however you feel. Some days I might just feel happy and I just make like lit songs. Some days I just be like
Fuck it.
not so happy.
It's funny that you say that because there was like a part of me that walked away and I was like, this is kind of a record about being rich and sad. But maybe that's just my takeaway and I'm not right.
Yeah. I don't think I speak about like being rich, like enrichment in the song.
Yeah.
I think you just think that I'm rich.
Something like A big family, I know you guys are close.
Yeah.
Are you still around?
Absolutely.
Well, I say, because if I understand correctly, tell me if I'm wrong, that like part of your probation is you can't go home, right? You can't go back to Atlanta.
Yeah, only for like certain things.
100%.
Okay, so it's not 2 times a year.
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I was already out of Atlanta before this case.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I live in LA.
Like fully in LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so he's not in
Since like
Miami.
2017.
So you don't really feel like you're in exile or anything?
Yes,
You do?
absolutely.
Well, if you can't go back, then I
You
guess
are
by
exiled.
definition, right?
Can't go home. It's crazy.
What does that feel like?
It just feels like abuse.
Before
No
all
care.
this
That's the
happened,
perfect
I think
word.
Atlanta was like the center of rap culture. Do you think it still is?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We create the wave. You got other places that's popping for sure. Like everybody's popping now.
Yeah.
But like everybody still like sound like Atlanta or like move to Atlanta or rap about Atlanta. It's like you got artists a whole other place rapping about Atlanta.
Even if you're not there, I assume you still feel like one of the kind of leaders of that scene. That city, yeah.
Yeah. One of the guys that
Go fit now.
plowed Atlanta into the rap industry.
You put yourself in the category.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Who else would you put in that category?
Oh, definitely one of them.
Future, Savage, Lil Baby, Migos, Tip, Andre 3000.
Okay.
That's the Mount Rushmore. Right there.
That's a good list. That's a good list. He included like almost every generation. He could include a few more people. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get him there.
Absolutely. We got a lot of kings in Atlanta.
Have you kept up with like rap in general? What do you think of the current like state of the art?
I'm a musician, so I don't think no music is bad or nothing is like wrong. Everything is just fire.
Well, it feels like when you were away, it was sort of dominated by this like Drake Kendrick thing, you know?
Yeah, for most of them.
Which I don't know if you have like a side in that. Atlanta kind of even got dragged in by Kendrick, which is interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just like spoke on people name in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. But I'm you know, like a Drake fan.
Do you feel like it's like rap music in general is in a good place?
Yes, I think the numbers could be better, but yeah.
Oh, you mean like people could be selling more?
Yeah, I seen something about like the percentage in hip hop is like went down.
Oh, really?
I seen something like that.
Because it's watered down a little bit, can't lie.
Do you have a theory about
A
why?
lot, actually.
I think a lot of people like rapping about the same thing. And nobody's bringing like something that you can actually watch. You can enjoy the music and like enjoy the things that they do, but like we used to like make movies, you know? I think now it's just like quick. You gotta get back to like movies. Like gotta get back to like to where like people respect it.
Why do you think they went away from that in the first place?
Because like it was just a big
Trend.
wave of like nothingness running the game. Like super simple videos, not really high price videos, like that wave like came in really strong. So even the people that was doing high price videos, they started doing like regular videos because that's what was popping.
Yeah.
But I think now we did it so long to the point where we like comfortable with that and we don't want to do stuff like this no more. It takes time. Now we just like, man, let's just go ahead and shoot a video. Let's just do it. You know?
Yeah.
Instead of like a fucking day set, 2 day set.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah. What do you remember about like your early days as an artist when you think about those days now?
I can always like into them days, 2, 3 days, 6. That video gonna be T. Gots to be.
Go fit now.
Oh, my bad,
Like
y'all.
being
As an artist when you think about those days now?
just like being happy and like free.
I've heard interviews where you talked about kind of bruising early encounters with the industry, like your deal with Gucci was like kind of weird, right? Or like even Leo, or I've heard you say like that started out kind of weird, right?
Yeah. Because we just didn't know each other.
Yeah.
We ended up being like good friends, mentors.
Did you like hold those dealings against them, you know, later on?
When I was younger, yeah. Because I just didn't realize and recognize like people's point of view or way of hustling. Now I have some of those similar ways of hustling and points of view. So now it's just like, oh, okay. Even when we got cool, like me and Leo got super cool, like he my mentor. Like even when we got like super cool, like I still didn't understand some of the things he did that I felt like he did back then. But now just like growing older, like owning the record label and doing things like that, it's like Okay, cool.
It does seem like you made a point though with your label of maybe doing differently with artists than the way that people dealt with you.
Yeah, I don't really like taking money from my artists and stuff like that. I just like to help people, you know.
One of those artists was Gunna. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah, I know everybody wonder that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
I guess that's his own form of answer, huh?
You like to like plow
I do, absolutely.
deep into things.
Yeah, I'm a pro.
That whole speech you gave me earlier, like, yeah, I'm new to this shit. All this shit was just cap.
Oh, no, I'm new to the cameras. The
okay.
interviewing,
Okay.
I'm not remotely new to.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna lie because I saw you a few times in interview.
Those are the only ones I've done on camera. Do you have bigger ambitions for the label or just in general kind of going forward?
Yeah, we just pushing positivity on it, and we just going for the gusto. We trying to like kill the whole rap game and just like do it big and just help people in general, help society, help the communities we from, and just like be just so great, you know?
We've been walking through this insane house and we have not commented on one single thing, but I feel like we have to at least know that there's a giant bear behind you.
It's like, what is this about?
Are you a taxidermy man? Do you remember how you first started rapping?
Maybe like 9 years old.
Really? It's a long time though before you started making records, right?
What you mean, like making songs?
Like putting out albums, mixtapes.
Why do some people call records, albums, records?
Which one is confusing? Album is record or record is album?
A record is a song.
Okay, record is a
An
song.
album is an album.
Yeah, bro, I'm 42 years old. A record is an album.
I mean, I didn't want to put age in it, but I you know,
I'm like,
record is crazy. Like,
yeah.
you shouldn't be saying record at 42, maybe 60.
Speaking of albums, I remember when you started out, people make a big deal of the fact that it was like, oh, you wore a dress on the cover of an album. In retrospect, were you trying to be provocative or was that just kind of naturally like the way you came up?
I think it was just like making people mad.
Like by design.
Provocative to a man is crazy. I think I was doing it like just making people mad.
Like intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was fun. And where did it come from? Where did the idea come from?
I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of my ideas come from U.S. School.
The stars.
Just come from fucking
outer space. Now I think when people kind of write the history of this era, they give you a ton of credit for that, bringing that super like melodic trap sound to maybe like more of the mainstream of rap.
I was the first to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because I always think that I was the first to do things, but then I see like old
Not
stuff,
the
I see
first,
history, and it's just like,
but
damn,
you
we
was a
did
good
that.
one.
That's crazy.
But it felt like you were the first.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of that early stuff was like
You can't
Rich
say that
Gang,
with
like
Wayne,
with
though.
Rich Queen Pond. Why did that partnership end?
I think we just like just grew and became our own bosses and men, and then we just like we didn't want to keep doing like the Rich Gang album. We were getting bigger, so it's like I want to like do my own shit. I want to like
You wanted to do your own thing.
Right,
I think
you know what I'm
he did.
saying?
I was okay with it, but because I feel like I love music, but I don't care about song. I have a #1 hit record song, and I'll put you on it. I don't care.
Right.
It's just like, so what? Whoever goes to the top, but you go to the top. I don't care. I never was the guy that cared about that type of stuff. So I would have been okay with just like keep doing it, and then we still was dropping our own music at the same time of doing that. So it was just like it really was bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess like everybody couldn't see that, so people just do things, make mistakes.
Do you hear your influence then?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What do you hear that you're like, oh, that's me?
I don't want to say everything,
Right.
but like, and the crazy part is I can't say that everybody like do something that I did, because it was a lot of things that I did in the beginning that somebody else did, but I never knew they did. I just like did it.
What's an example of that?
Like wearing a dress. I never saw nobody wear a dress.
Yeah. So like maybe somebody did, but you never saw it.
And then as soon as I did it, people were like, oh, Andre 3000, this and that. This guy, and this guy, and this guy did it, and this guy did it. And just like, oh man, everybody did shit. I can't say, people flows or people like rhythms and things just 100% come from me. I think that it can.
But like, if you listen to radio now, you're like, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's me.
Yeah, you hear some shit and you just like, yeah, for sure. Me, for sure. Like, you never sound like that. Or you never rap like that.
What about style? You see your influence in that?
I wore skinny jeans when everybody wore big jeans.
The other one that comes to mind is like the choker, right? Where it's like the big chain becomes like the small chain.
Right. I just never liked long chains back then. I got a lot of long chains now, but back then I never liked long chains. So I was probably the first rapper ever cutting chains, But I see like old videos from like 94, 93 with Tupac and I'm on the short chain. So I'm like, damn, like I thought I was the first person doing it.
Do you know where it's going? I mean, I feel like maybe I'm looking at where it's going style-wise, but do you like think people watch you very closely?
Now he's looking at where it's going.
Yeah. I'm just like one of the people that just like open those doors for like us. Like people probably was scared of what I dressed, until me. First time it happened was I just under 3,000 and whoever was before him, but
yeah,
this generation, this fucking time, I'm the person for that,
I guess it would be natural to want things to be the way they were before. You know what I'm saying? Like before all this stuff happened. Are you okay? Like if it's different now?
Yeah, because it's different for like for better.
You think so?
It's easier for people to come
in some
up.
ways, I'm smarter, I'm older, I know what jail feels like. I know what faults, betrayals, I know what everything feels like, and I know like how to go forward.
I don't think anybody would opt for 2 years in prison, longest criminal trial in Georgia history. No one would choose to go through that. But do you feel at peace with all that stuff at this point?
Yeah, I felt at peace with it when I was going through it. It's just the probation part that's like kind of stupid to me, but like I felt peace the whole time. Like I wasn't stressed at all. I really was chilling. I guess I just knew subconsciously that wasn't the end for me, because I got bigger plans for me.
So you felt peace then. How do you feel now?
I feel peace. Absolutely. I feel like more peace now. Like you can move with almost nothing over your head, You got probation, but that's really nothing. I'm not gonna violate probation, Almost like fully peaceful. Once probation over, then it's like, okay, cool,
Then it's full peace.
For sure.
And until then?
90%.
But maybe we'll take 90%.
Absolutely. I'll take 10% peace.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This was a decent interview.
Yeah, it was a good interview.
Yeah, decent. Run they son. You gotta wear.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all let us know. Keep us, informed with the Thug updates. You know what I'm saying? So we can hear more of his journey, and also let us know about that Mariah and Thug song, because I'm still stuck on it. Yeah. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification button right before I do.
Follow the link strips right down below.
And on that note,
Bye.